Let's peel back the cover on the tools and tech that shape our world. Ready for a deep dive? This channel is your backstage pass into the fascinating universe of big machines, smart products, and next-level tools. We break down the mechanics behind everything from industrial robots and circuit boards to power tools and DIY repairs. Curious about how things work, how they're made, or even how to fix them? All right, let's talk about something you probably never think about. Concrete. It's everywhere. It's under your feet, holding up the bridges you drive over, forming the very foundation of your home. It looks simple, right? Just a gray, hard slab of rock. But getting it to be that strong, reliable material is a dirty job. And there's one tool that makes all the difference, a tool that might surprise you. It's called a concrete vibrator. It doesn't look like much. It's basically a long metal stick attached to a motor. But this buzzing, vibrating wand is the unsung hero of modern construction. It's the secret ingredient to making sure that wet, sloppy concrete turns into something truly solid and dependable. So, what is this thing really? Think of it like a magic wand for masons. When you first pour concrete, it's a mix of cement, sand, gravel, and water. These little pockets of air are bad news. They create weak spots like Swiss cheese. Leave them in, and concrete gets brittle and cracks. The concrete vibrator's job is simple but crucial. Shake those bubbles out. High-frequency vibrations agitate the mix. Force air to the surface and let it escape, leaving behind a dense, solid mass. Now you might be thinking, can't you just poke it with a stick? I've seen people try. A piece of rebar, a 2x4, but that's like stirring a giant milkshake with a toothpick. Manual tamping hits only the top and pushes stones down, making it uneven. A vibrator sends power deep into the mix, liquefies it for moments so everything settles tightly and fills every nook of the formwork. It's a job that needs power, not just elbow grease. This is consolidation, making concrete more solid. Skip it, and honeycombs, water intrusion, and freeze-thaw damage can turn small oversights into big repairs. So, how does this whole process work? It's not just sticking it in and waving it around. There's a technique that separates pros from rookies. Place concrete in manageable layers, lifts about 12 to 18 inches. Then the operator gets to work. Insert vertically and let it sink under its own weight. Don't force it. Let the vibrations do the work. The surface turns wet and glossy, bubbles rise like a fresh soda. That's your signal it's working. Hold it about 5 to 15 seconds. Too long, and water and aggregate separate. Bad news. Withdraw slowly at 1 to 3 inches per second. Too fast can leave a hole. Let concrete flow back in and self-heal. Move about 18 inches and overlap coverage. When adding layers, plunge into the one below to prevent a cold joint. Strong buildings don't happen by accident. They come from countless steps done right. Vibration is non-negotiable. Consolidation increases density and compressive strength. That means harder to crush under real weight. It bonds concrete tightly to rebar for a rock-solid composite. Air gaps? The steel can't do its job. Proper vibration delivers smooth, uniform, professional finishes. It's the difference between pro and amateur. You might never pour a yard of concrete, but you live on the results. Your foundation, your sidewalk, your parking garage. Done right, these structures are safe. On every major pour, a vibrator is on hand. Even at home, pools, patios, driveways, consolidation prevents leaks and cracks. It fights winter heave and water seepage. A vibrator is quality assurance, a guarantee. That hum is the sound of strength, the sound of safety.